Alrighty, we are live. This is your 2024 Marvel Masterpieces 92 Platinum half case 9-box character break. Let's get into it. Should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, here we go. First box up. Forgot there's a sticker on this. Empty box. That is Night Thrasher there on the leather and Apocalypse. Doctor Strange, Sleepwalker on the canvas, and Bishop. Got a blue tracks here of Archangel on the blue tracks, followed by Enchantress on the clear cut. How we doing, Paul? And Spider-Man there. Ooh, Plexi. It's going to be Morbius there on the rainbow and Cage on the Plexi there. Very nice hit for Cage on the Plexi. I have Spider-Man, Wolverine, Venom, Sabretooth, Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Mole Man. You got quite the roster there, Paul. Nice names there. We got Namor and Nightmare on the lenticular there. Followed by Major Victory on the rainbow and Night Thrasher. Also, guys, we do have grading. It is pinned in the chat. Hawkeye there. We got Adam Warlock on the canvas and Bishop on the blue tracks, followed by Human Torch there. Doc Ock, there's Jubilee, very nice. Jubilee gonna be 686 out of 992 on the pink lasers there for Jubilee, and Magneto on the leather. That one looks sick. Ultron there to finish off that pack. Venom, Corner Box Creations, Hawkeye there on the canvas, and Namor. Nick Fury. We got the Uncanny X-Men, Jean Grey, and She-Hulk on the clear cut, followed by Deathbird. Red Skull, Moon Knight. That's a sweet looking one there. On the fantastic covers, and Doctor Strange on the canvas, followed by Hobgoblin. Doc Ock, Deathlock there, and Shadowcat on the hollow foil there for Shadowcat, followed by Dazzler. Another pink lasers here. Going to be Shadowcat 257 out of 692 on the pink lasers, and then Dazzler there on the lenticular, followed by Cable to finish off box number 1. Box number 2. Empty box. White Queen again on the canvas, and Deathbird there. There's Rogue and Sabretooth on the rainbow, followed by Iron Man on the clear cut and Hobgoblin there. Sandman, the Blob on the variant, and Rogue on the canvas there, followed by Silver Surfer. Kang, and there's Red Skull on the lenticular there, followed by Nightcrawler on the rainbow and Dazzler. Quasar, there's Sandman on the canvas and Ultron on the blue tracks there for Ultron, followed by Cable. Ooh, doubling up on Plexis here. There's Adam Warlock on the rainbow, and on your Plexi, that is Ghost Rider. Very nice hit for the Ghost Rider spot on the Plexi there. 2 Plexis to start this break. Captain Britain, Doctor Strange on the corner box creations, and Doctor Strange again on the canvas. Pink laser is going to be Sauron there on the pink laser. 698 out of 992 there for Sauron, followed by Rogue on the leather and Johnny Blaze. Hawkeye, She-Hulk on the corner box creations, and Thanos on the canvas. Doctor Strange, there's Ghost Rider on the variant, and Doctor Strange again on the clear cut, followed by Dark Hawk. Thanos, that's sweet. The Amazing Spider-Man there on the fantastic covers. That one looks sweet. Followed by Galactus on the canvas and Ultron to finish off that pack. Blue tracks here, going to be Sleepwalker on the blue tracks there, followed by Sandman on the clear cut and Namor to finish off box number 2 there. Box. Thanos, there's Doctor Doom and Speedball on the clear cut, followed by Magneto. That is Apocalypse on the rainbow and Night Thrasher on the canvas, followed by Johnny Blaze. Jean Grey on the leather there, followed by Darkhawk. Human Torch on the canvas and Beast on the rainbow there, followed by Ultron. Got a blue tracks coming up. Iron Man there on the leather, followed by Hobgoblin on the blue tracks and Namor. It's going to be Kingpin on the canvas, followed by Jubilee on the rainbow there, and Deathbird. Mojo, Captain America there, and Mephisto on the hollow foil there from Mephisto. Nice hit, followed by Night Thrasher. Pink Lasers inbound. Going to be Captain Britain on the pink lasers. 706 out of 992 there for Captain Britain. And Scarlet Witch on the lenticular there. Followed by Human Torch. Captain Britain. Cyclops on the corner box creations, and Nick Fury on the clear cut, followed by Kingpin there. Namor, there's Psylocke there, and Feral on the canvas, Mr. Sinister. Hawkeye, Wolverine versus Sabretooth there, and Hulk on the clear cut, followed by Deathlock. Last pack here, blue tracks. Gonna be Quicksilver on the blue tracks and Speedball on the canvas, followed by Cage to finish off box number 3. Yep. Empty box. Red Skull. There's Sleepwalker on the clear cut and Shatterstar. Daredevil to start here. On the rainbow, we got Tombstone on the rainbow, followed by Jean Grey on the canvas and Mole Man. So do I, Paul. So do I, hopefully. Hopefully we're both right. Elektra. That is going to be Dr. Octopus there on the wood. Very nice hit for Doc Ock on the wood, and Apocalypse right behind him. It's going to be Nightmare, followed by Iron Man on the canvas, and Spider-Man there on the rainbow. Very nice hit for Spider-Man, followed by a leader. Hulk, Sandman on the leather, and Namor on the blue tracks there, followed by Colossus behind him. She-Hulk, Super Skrull on the canvas, and Wonder Man on the rainbow, followed by Phoenix. Jean Grey, Iron Man on the corner box creations, and Kang on the canvas there, followed by Green Goblin. Pink lasers, going to be Namorita on the pink lasers. 495 or 450, 65 out of 992. I'm trying to read that upside down. And Doctor Strange on the lenticular there, followed by Black Widow behind him. Super Skrull, Captain America versus Red Skull. Red Skull on the clear cut, and Moon Knight to finish off that pack. Doc Ock there. Sabretooth. There's Quasar on the canvas, and Iceman. Venom, Captain Marvel on the corner box creations, She-Hulk on the clear cut, and Electro. Last pack here. Got a blue tracks to finish us off here. That is Juggernaut on the blue tracks there. Nice hit for Juggernaut. Followed by Thor on the canvas, and Bishop to finish off box number 4 there. Empty box. Doc Ock there. There's North Star on the clear cut, Sleepwalker on the rainbow, and Moon Knight behind him. Venom. There's Beast and Cage on the canvas, followed by Iceman. Blue Tracks inbound. There's Super Scroll on the leather and Silver Surfer on the Blue Tracks. Nice hit there, Paul. Followed by Electro. Silver Surfer, Blue Tracks. Red Skull. There's Magneto on the canvas and Juggernaut on the rainbow. Followed by Bishop. Daredevil to start here, followed by Jubilee, and Doc Ock on the leather there. Shatterstar to finish off that pack. Yeah, there has been quite a few Venom base cards, which is nice to see because that's not always common. We got Red Skull there on the Red Prism, 341 out of 492 there for Red Skull. That's a little head color match, I guess. Johnny Blaze on the canvas and Mole Man. Kang, Venom on the corner box creations there. And Storm on the hollow foil there for Storm, very nice. Hobgoblin. We got a pink laser inbound. Gonna be Magneto, very nice, on the pink lasers, 150 out of 692 for Magneto. Nice hit there, followed by North Star on the lenticular. Thor, there's Dazzler on the first covers, and then clear cut of Jubilee and Dazzler there. Jean Grey, Nova on the corner box creations, and Mr. Sinister on the canvas. Iron Man, followed by Deathlock on the Fantastic Covers rainbow. Dormammu on the clear cut, and Green Goblin there. Super Scroll, the Amazing Spider-Man on the rainbow there. Little cover variant. Deathlock on the canvas and Black Widow to finish off that box. Empty box. Starting off here with a Blue Tracks. Going to be Jubilee on the Blue Tracks there. Nice hit for the Jubilee spot. Followed by Nova on the canvas. Mephisto there. Oh, are you, Paul? That thing is a beauty, dude. Juggernaut. There is the Thing and Juggernaut on the clear cut, followed by Storm. Quicksilver, Storm on the rainbow, and Ghost Rider on the canvas, followed by Blob. Yeah, Spider-Man was sweet. Captain America, followed by Black Cat and Doctor Strange on the leather. Sabretooth behind him. Major Victory on the canvas, followed by Blob on the rainbow and Tombstone there. Got another blue tracks here. That's going to be Thanos first on the leather and Johnny Blaze on the blue tracks. Shadow Cat behind Johnny Blaze. Archangel and Iron Man on the PMG 95 out of 100 there for Iron Man. What a beauty. Look at that. Good looking card there for Iron Man on the red PMG. Followed by Morbius on the canvas and Sabretooth on the rainbow. That Iron Man is sweet. Speedball, Silver Surfer, and Thanos. And then Black Cat on the hollow foil there. Followed by Lizard. Pink Lasers, going to be Morbius there on the Pink Lasers. 13 out of 992 there for Morbius. Followed by Ghost Rider on the Lenticular and Thing behind him. That Iron Man PMG is a beauty. Cable, followed by Nomad on the Clear Cut and Black Cat. Yeah, the Iron Man was clean. Very, very clean. Beast, Wolverine, Hercules. Going to Wolverine on the Fantastic Covers rainbow. Invisible Woman on the canvas and Havoc there. It's going to be Doctor Doom on the Clear Cut and Bullseye to finish off that box. Empty box. That is going to be Dormammu there on the Seismic Gold, 64 of 92 for Dormammu there. Very nice hit. Followed by Daredevil on the canvas and Storm. Nice Dormammu there on the gold. Beast, there's Morbius on the Clear Cut and Silver Sable on the rainbow. Followed by Thing. Hello, sir. The Mariners blew it, and what happened to the Bucks? Yeah, the Mariners blew it, and the Bucks, you know, they had a rough one, I think, Jared. I think they'll be all right. That happens sometimes. Canvas of Nick Fury there and Black Cat. Bucks got worked there. Blue tracks inbound. There's Kang on the leather and Cable on the blue tracks. Very nice. Followed by Havoc behind him. Nice hit for Cable on the blue tracks. Red Skull on the canvas and Psylocke there on the rainbow, followed by Bullseye. Yeah, man. CJ Stroud barely got me enough points to win my fantasy game, but they looked horrible. Quasar there on the leather and Mephisto. They looked very, very bad. Like, offensively, I don't know what they were doing out there. Nomad, there's Wolverine and Bullseye on the hollow foil there for Bullseye, followed by Black Panther. Yeah, it was a rough couple games of Monday night. Weapon Omega, and on the pink lasers, that is Havoc, 505 out of 692 there for Havoc. Followed by Jubilee on the lenticular and Mr. Fantastic behind her. Yeah, I saw that. Feral, Thor on the Corner Box Creations and Scarlet Witch, followed by Professor X. Speedball, Spider-Man on the Corner Box Creations and Dr. Octopus on the canvas, followed by Wolverine. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier for your boys in Houston. 49ers have looked pretty decent. Spider-Man on the corner box creations there on the rainbow, followed by Cyclops on the clear cut and Strong Guy. Fit quite a few rainbow Spider-Mans there, Paul, today. Not too bad. Might be the Spider-Man Whisperer. Shadow Cat on the rainbow, Venom on the canvas, and Lizard to finish off that box. We have 2 boxes left. We did hit a red PMG of Iron Man. Maybe we get lucky and hit something else really cool. Empty box. Yeah. Well, luckily for you, it's just an off year. Dolphins have been off for, I mean, as long as I've been a fan. So, it's unfortunate. Invisible Woman there. We got Nightcrawler on the rainbow, followed by Jean Grey and Wonder Man. Nova, Silver Sable, and Nomad on the canvas. Silver Sable to finish off that pack. Ghost Rider. We got Captain America on the lenticular there. Very nice. Followed by Doctor Doom on the rainbow and Adam Warlock. Major Victory, Weapon Omega on the canvas, and Deathbird on the blue tracks. And Psylocke. I actually do. It was more towards the tail end, Jared, but I do remember the good old times. We got another Plexi here. There's Morbius. From the back here, going to be Sauron on the rainbow. And Night Thrasher on the Plexi. Third Plexi there of this 9-box break. I would love to go after Fernando Mendoza, but I think the Dolphins are committed to Tua, and it's sad to see. Elektra on the canvas, followed by Blob to finish off that pack. Pink Lasers of Shatterstar there. Pink Lasers of Shatterstar. 538 out of 992 there for Shatterstar. Put that back on there. There you go. Thor on the leather and Sabretooth. He grew up in Miami and he is a Dolphins fan, Jared, so that'd be nice. Namor on the corner box creations and Nightmare on the canvas. Enchantress, Spider-Man there, Hawkeye on the clear cut, and Shadow Cat. Loki, Black Panther. There's Hulk on the canvas and Nightcrawler. That is Jean Grey on the red prism. 214 out of 292 there for Jean Grey. Very nice hit on the red prism, followed by Rogue and Adam Warlock there. Last box of the break, y'all. Hopefully we can get you something nice here. I will say the first 9 boxes have been very good though. That Iron Man PMG, we had like 3 Plexis. Not too bad. Let's end off with a bang here. Nightmare, Blob. There's Loki on the canvas and Black Panther. Hulk, Ghost Rider on the rainbow, and Daredevil on the clear cut, followed by Mr. Fantastic. It's going to be North Star on the canvas and Professor X. Weapon Omega, Cyclops on the canvas, and Magneto on the blue tracks there. Very nice hit for Magneto. Did you see my message? Which one? The last one you said about going after Fernando Mendoza? Or which one, Jared? Sauron on the lenticular there, followed by Mephisto on the rainbow and Wolverine. We got another Plexi. Storm on the rainbow and Plexi for Shadowcat there on the Plexi. Nice hit for Shadowcat on the 4th Plexi of this 9-boxer, I think. Ghost Rider, Mojo. There's Tombstone on the rainbow and Night Thrasher. Oh yeah, that would be super dangerous. Yeah, I think it'd be nice, but we gotta keep losing. Actually, Human Torch there to finish off that pack. It's gonna be Galactus there on the leather and Darkhawk on the blue tracks, followed by Kingpin. Apocalypse, Namorita on the canvas, Shadowcat on the rainbow, and Mr. Sinister. Mojo, there's Bullseye, and White Queen on the leather, followed by Deathlock. And last pack here. On the red prism, Captain Britain, going to be 420 out of 492 there for Captain Britain. Followed by Hawkeye on the canvas and Cage to finish off that break. Give us a second here. We're going to get this recap together for y'all. All right, here we go with our recap. Jumping into our lowest numbered hit first, it was Dormammu on the Seismic Gold to 92 there. Followed by our Iron Man on the red PMG there. Going to be 95 out of 100 for Iron Man. That's a very nice hit. Jumping into our red... there we go. Red Prisms to 492. They're all different numbers. Out of 292, Jean Grey. Red Skull out of 492 and Captain Britain out of 492 there. Jumping into our pink lasers out of 692. We got Shadowcat, Magneto, and Havoc out of 692. Out of 992, we have Jubilee, Sauron, Captain Britain, Namorita, Morbius, and Shatterstar, all out of 992 there. Jumping into our blue tracks here, we got Darkhawk, Magneto, Deathbird, Cable, Namor, Juggernaut, Silver Surfer, Johnny Blaze, Jubilee, Archangel there, Bishop, Ultron, Sleepwalker, Hobgoblin, and Quicksilver on the blue tracks there. On our lenticulars here, we got Sauron, Captain America, Jubilee, Doctor Strange, Northstar, Ghost Rider, Nightmare, Dazzler, Red Skull, and Scarlet Witch on the lenticulars. In our hollow foils, we got Bullseye, Storm, Black Cat, Shadowcat, and Mephisto on the hollow foils. For our battle spectrums here, we got Wolverine versus Sabretooth, Captain America versus Red Skull, and Silver Surfer versus Thanos, followed by our Plexis. We got Shadowcat, Night Thrasher, Cage, and Ghost Rider on our Plexis there. And our lone wood hit of the break was Dr. Octopus there on the wood. That is going to do it for our 9-box Marvel Masterpieces break. Jeremy will be live again here at 2 for some Marvel Aura. We will also have our Disney break on at 2 as well. Over on Breaker Station number 2. Be sure to check out auctions ending actually tomorrow. There are no auctions ending today. They will be ending tomorrow for breaks on Thursday if you're looking to get into any more breaks. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you again at 3:15 if you're in that break for the Marvel Comic Book Heroes. Have a good rest of your Tuesday, and hopefully we'll see you later. Take care, y'all.